morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Glad to see y'all got your clocks reset. Either that or you made a mistake. Let's see. We are confirmed for July 25th to make lunches from the door.
I have something to tell you. My Red Hat group collected some soap and bleach, and I took it to the drop-in center, and they were so grateful, and they said, "What church?" I said, "Calvary." And they said, "Oh, we can always depend on Calvary to be here."
Okay. Good to know. Nice to know.
Is Jackie here?
Let's see. Had a call from Marlin Friday night. There's a possibility of a VIM team here in town. Be a 1 or a 2 day at most event. Riverside Church, I believe it is. Member there is 90 years old. Be getting out of the hospital here before long, and they'd like to have his living room and dining room repainted. Marlon didn't know the details yet. He said he was going to be talking to the pastor and getting back with me. So, be painting. I don't know if we're going to have to clean the rooms, wash down the walls before we paint or not, but if anybody would like to participate in this, I think, if I understand right, Marlon talked me into leading the team. So, let Marlon or myself know. It'd probably be possibly a Friday afternoon to Saturday.
I was the pastor of the Brookside Church.
Brookside, that's right, Brookside. Worked there last fall, putting a door in the pastor's house so they could have more than one entrance and exit.
I remember the pictures of that.
Yeah, real nice pastor, Hispanic gentleman. Check this off so I don't repeat myself. See, I went over and visited with Roger Friday. He's pretty well moved in. He is able to go see Shirley when he would like. They brought her over to his place one morning. They spent time together. He seems comfortable and a little concerned about finances, but he believes he has their house sold. I think it's a relative, I'm not sure if it's a daughter who lives out west, wanted to move to this side of town, and he's pretty confident they're going to buy his house, so that'll help financially. That's not inexpensive to stay there. So if you get a chance, Roger would appreciate the company. He's in room 123 in the assisted living. You go in the main door into the cafeteria or lunchroom. It's the first hallway on your left, the first apartment on the left. Left.
Is he by Marjorie Hartman? She's there too.
I have no idea.
You did find him though.
Yeah.
I think that's where she is.
Yeah, luckily I found somebody that worked there.
Yeah.
Saw me wandering around and asked me what I was looking for, or who I was looking for. Anyway, if you get up that way, you'd appreciate company. Dixie, you had wanted to say something about Ruth, is that correct?
Yes, it might be a good idea for our class kind of got over to see Ruth. She's at home now.
Oh, she is at home now?
She's at home. And Melanie had asked me if we would kind of give her take some meals and do some things. Her daughter is there this weekend. So I will give Heidi a call and find out when would be a good time for us to get started in on doing something. So, and she suggested maybe just light meals for Ruth. And there's going to be somebody coming in several hours a day. So she's gonna have some health care at home.
Okay.
And, but
From eating lunch with her, I can tell you she loves soup.
Did the operation go okay?
but
Did everything go okay?
she's doing fine right now. She had some problems with the rehab, but she's doing great.
Would you, I don't want to volunteer you, but would you like to be contact?
I will,
For this?
yes, I'll be glad to do that.
Okay, so if
So
you,
I'll get in touch with Heidi and find out what, because she's kind of coordinating things with her mom, for her mom
Okay.
too. So Larry and Melanie are gonna be gone for a couple of weeks.
okay. So to take a meal to Ruth, check with Dixie first, make sure nobody else is, or make sure it's something that can be rewarmed.
Yeah,
Okay? Thank you, Dixie.
be expecting a phone call sometime, probably middle or late week.
Okay. I'd like to thank Estill for the coffee this morning, Mary Ann for the treats. And I assume you helped, Max,
I
right?
did, I carried him in.
Next week, Carol has the lesson, and Helen has the treats. And Helen is aware she has the treats because she called me Friday night, wanted to know if she had them today.
Oh.
And luckily I knew.
And she was okay when she
Yes.
talked to her?
Yeah. Joys for this week.
Yeah, I survived 6,250 billion basketball games. It wasn't that basketball, not quite that many, but I
Tell you, loved it.
How'd your grandson's team finish up?
Well, he made it to state, but unfortunately, Washington County beat them because they had magnets on their fingers, and every time they got the ball, it went in the basket.
Okay. Well, they made it to state, that's quite a big deal. Any other joys?
My daughter I got a call Friday evening, but their house was about 10, 15, not very far away from the fires that was going on in Oklahoma. And there were some big fires, and there were some homes that were burned down. And they were actually in trouble in terms of smoke bothering them. So but we lucked out. I talked to her yesterday, and the fires are out. So.
That's good. Other joys? Concerns? Yes.
I know a lot of you all in here know Bertine Culture, and this past week her sister passed away that lived here in town, and the funeral will be tomorrow. So you might keep her in your prayers.
Will it be here?
Pardon?
Will it be here?
Yes, I think it's on the other side of town, I'm not sure. It was in yesterday's paper, I know, but I know there's a lot of people in here know. You had to ask me. I just told somebody what it was this morning.
It probably says Bersine's sister.
Genevieve, and her last name started with W. But I don't remember what it was.
Well, that's enough to locate it.
Yeah. She had a picture in yesterday, in yesterday's paper, I saw it.
Another one is that, I don't know if some of you know Reverend Phil Fisher, but his daughter and son-in-law and their baby live in Japan, but I'm not sure what town they live in. He told me, but I've forgotten, so maybe we should keep them in our prayers. And unfortunately, her name has slipped my mind.
We definitely want to keep Japan and the Japanese people in our prayers. I was listening to public radio on the way in this morning. It sounds like the nuclear reactors are,
Leaking.
yes, one of them's having a major problem and another one is close to it, so let's be sure and keep them in our prayers this week. Also heard if you'd like to help out, contact the American Red Cross.
And then there's Livia.
Yes, Libya. Who knows what's gonna happen there, and then the rest of the Middle East, that's a real disaster waiting to happen.
I think it's happening.
Yes. Other prayers?
We might keep Helen Martin in our prayers. She's going some testing now.
Oh, she is?
Is she at home?
Yeah.